Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to pool opening 2024 part 7, opening the skimmers. It's been really 2.5 days, but if you count it's about noon now, almost 3 days. I've had the water on, filling the pool for a total of 30 hours over the last couple days. 6 in the morning till 8 at night, checking every couple hours, make sure everything's good, liner hasn't popped out or anything. Let me show you what we got. What a difference a couple of days makes. This ain't bad at all. There's stuff at the bottom. There's a lot of stuff over there. Actually overshot the water level just a bit, so all this floaty stuff can't get skimmed. It's not gonna right now because the skimmers aren't open. We're gonna do that in just a minute. And over here, because of the small amount of chlorine that we added through the tabs, hey, it's blue. We're doing all right. Everything's looking good. Main drain's covered, but again, that's not really gonna be that big of a deal in just a bit. Really looks good. I mowed. Everything looks good. There's a birdie. So we're all set. Let's get right into it. I apologize about the noise in the background. Some guy sawing something, or I don't know what that is. There's helicopters. We're just going to have to deal with it. So we're going to open up the skimmer here. Probably would be wise to just kind of get rid of that junk that's at the top. The rest is just going to go through it. And these guys unscrew. I forget what the technical term for these are. They put these in so if the water in the skimmer freezes, I don't know why it's making that sound, but okay, it can collapse upon this, push that in rather than breaking the housing. So that looks pretty good right there. I'll get the basket for it. Let's do the other one. Remember how I said I mowed? Yeah. We got grass to take out. We got more grass and more and a lot more and a lot more, and it's all just going to go through, and there's just no way out because it's there. Clean up a little of the crap that's there. Let's unscrew this guy. I don't think it's supposed to be that way, but it is, so oh well. I don't know, it's got other, looks like toilet paper. I don't know what that stuff is. A lot of great stuff in there. That's just wonderful. What do we have down in the depths? Nothing more. So just whatever grass and that. Like I said, I'll get the baskets. I don't know that they're going to do much for that, but let's head over to the pump. We got valves for skimmers. We got to turn them on. Here's the pump. See if I can get everything just in frame. That should be just fine. Here is what you don't want to do. You do not want to just go and open this right up fully. Because if you do, we're going to run into the same trouble we had getting the pump primed and everything up and running. So we're going to just crack it open. See, there's already air. And we're just going to let it cook for a bit. How long does this take? I have no idea. That's dependent upon how far the run is from the pool back to here. We can open it a little more. Always give it a second or two after you do that to see. Crack a little more. Oop, see? So by not opening the valve all the way, we're throttling the amount of air that can go in there. But it looks like we just airlocked it. But I think it's coming back around. It is. We'll let that get back up to pressure. I don't know if the camera makes it out, but I can hear the air coming through this valve. And there's still air in the pump, obviously. It's working on it. Crack it a little more. You can always close it somewhat. Sometimes that'll help, but I think we're just going to wait here because I think we almost got it. Definitely hearing and feeling a lot of air coming through this valve. Still some more. A lot more. And you see what's happening, it's churning up in there because more air than it wants. But it's clearing. See when it kind of gets the basket filled back up, it sucks some more through here? Let's go ahead. I think that's it. Open it all the way. Excellent. So being that everything is running now if you also notice from what the pump sounded like before I even started this to what it sounds like now, it's a lot happier because it has more water getting to it. So we'll crack this one. Now this one we don't have to be as judicious with the turning because we have 2 inlets going to the pump already. Okay, that airlocked. I think she's going to come back around. Yep, see? Okay, that's excellent. Now we'll give her some more. Still a little bit in there. There we go, see? I think we're going to get it. I don't think it's going to lock it out again. Still a lot of air coming through here, but let's give her some more, like all the way more. And there we go. Now we're moving. And the pump is quieter even still. There's other little bubbles getting through the system in that, but otherwise we look good. I'm also pleased to report that this fitting that I re-Teflon taped is not really leaking. like it was last year. There is a little bit of water, just the tiniest bit of seepage, but the housing is a crack in it inside, so it can never achieve a perfect seal. But re-Tefloning seemed to certainly help and maybe lip me through another summer. So let's go check out the skimmers and make sure they're skimmering. See how all that water is moving in there? That means it's definitely on. Now the water level of the pool is a little bit high. That's actually okay, and it's not going to pose any kind of problem. In fact, I need to turn the water back on and get even more water in the pool. That's going to be for an upcoming part, probably part 10, I think. So that one is working. This one may be a little harder to tell, but yeah, she's moving, definitely. Let me pull the basket, because this one was a bit grodier. Is that a word? More grody, more grodier. Get that stick out of there. You know, just whatever you can get. Don't you hate that? There, finally. All right, so we're good. I'm not worried about the dirt in here. That'll be cleaned out in time. We're still in the preliminary stages. However, by simply opening the skimmers, we have unlocked an achievement. That's what they call it these days. What achievement did we unlock? Well, obviously opening the skimmers, so now you go on to more levels, or in this case, more videos. That now gives us the potential to do a couple of things. One is add shock to the pool. Very important, because it's green and we need it not green. And the other thing is to start up the filter. Now, that is going to depend on what kind of filter you have. I have a DE, or diatomaceous earth filter. And because of that, that stuff gets dumped in the skimmers. Without them open, you can't put that in. And that's why I didn't have the filter running yet. And the pool was on recirculate. But now that it's up and running, we can do that. But the first thing I want to do before I even get the filter in the mix is to get some shock in the pool. We're going to talk about that in the very next video of this series. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.